My friends, my dear sweet
Hello.
friends.
Hello.
Ooh, hello.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is bad. No, hang on. Okay,
What
there
the
we
heck?
go. Pretend that didn't happen. Hello everyone.
Hello.
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 How are we doing on this morning, evening, afternoon, perhaps?
Little
Oh.
sleppy. Hold on, I gotta
Mhm.
change
Yeah.
the color in here. It's too sad.
Yeah. I
Yeah, there
like
we go.
that. That's good. We all did take a nap for a full month.
Mm-hmm.
I needed a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. So I woke up like yesterday. I got a haircut and I was like, oh, our backlog is destroyed.
Oh.
So
Oops.
thank you all for meeting with me about 15 minutes after I messaged you that we had no more episodes because I forgot we didn't have episodes and I was asleep for a month. So that was all really
Yeah.
cool of you. I'm very glad.
Yeah. That was kind of like my alarm. This is me straight out of bed.
Did you also
I
sleep for a
just,
month?
yeah, no, I slept, and I woke up here,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's.
now this is the new recording space. This is it.
Are you good? Do you need help?
No, no, no. I just can't get out. It's fine though. I'm good.
Ever.
It's good.
Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem. As long as can you just like blink twice at any point during the recording if you need help? I see you're really keeping your eyes open.
I don't need help.
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Um out of morbid curiosity, does anyone remember what happened last time?
We were gonna break into the library secret space.
Yes, that's a good place to start.
We got Billy a job at the Avalon Society.
That is
And
what
then-
happened last time. You started out by getting a man named Billy Rooster a job. You decided to have him clean up your mess that you made at
His
the Avalon
experience.
Society as a way to pitch Billy Rooster to the Avalon Society as a janitor. Yes. And
And
the
then the
Avalon
Avalon-
Society told you
about the library where the public records are being kept publicly, but are privately owned by Mr. Wiggly and an unsavory organization that practices chocolate magic. And if we go there, it's trespassing. And like the sexy Santa Claus of the lobby was like telling us to not go where we're not supposed to be. And we also mistakenly believed that coming at night was the least populated time, but it turns out it was early evening, so we missed the window because it's currently 3 a.m.
yeah, that's pretty spot on. And the only thing that I'd like to add to that is like the amazing mental gymnastics that you all very quickly jumped through. Because the Avalon Society, straight up, I just edited this like 2 days ago. They were like, all right, so if you go during the evening time, it'll be easier for you. And you were all like, oh, we should go at night. Let's wait till 3 a.m. to go. That's going to be the best time to do this. Which is great, which is just absolutely fantastic. So that's where we've been for a month. I don't know what you're going to do. And I haven't known for a month while I was sleeping. But yeah, so you all head up the stairs over to this very out of place, like old wooden door. There is a little sign next to it that lets you know you're going in the right direction. It says the old part of the library. And there's like a little pause. It's like old part of the library, just like a little dash there. And there's a man in a dark blue robe standing next to the door, and he sees your party of four scope it out.
Should
Okay.
should do you think we should wave?
Yes.
Chris waves.
He
Cosmo
Hell yeah,
waves.
I also wave.
he tentatively waves back.
We wave in unison. Perfect unison.
Yes.
I'm gonna have him roll sanity for that one.
That's
That's a little weird.
Did he fail?
He hang on a second.
You ever roll and terrify someone so that they run away screaming, and then you can just walk in? You wave a friendly hello.
We were like, oh man, we can't break in right now. Anyways, I guess we'll just wave hi to this guy. He runs away screaming, horrified.
If I can peel back the curtain a little bit. So I rolled a 98 for sanity, and sanity is typically pass fail, but I'm like, all right, this man, that's not good. I was like, let me just roll a d6 for like sanity loss. It'll be fine. I did roll a 6. I did roll a 6. And he stares at you, slackjawed, as you all start waving in unison. He's like, duh, and he runs off to the bathroom downstairs in the library.
You ever wave hi to someone so good that they experience sanity loss?
I look at my group like, are we scary? Are we terrifying?
Chrys like looks at his hands. He's like just like mortified.
What if that guy could only see like reflections or something, like some magic weird power where he can only see reflections, so he just sees like
nothing
walking around.
What, he just sees nothing. Why would he be?
Close count.
The floor is like kind of shiny.
That we should look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's just go. Can we sneak in?
Yeah. Do you guys want to like try the door? Are you just gonna roll stealth?
I want to roll stealth and try to sneak in the door. Yeah.
Okay. Can I have a group stealth roll, please?
Yeah, you can.
Door.
Let me just
let me find my dice.
Cosmo sheet.
Sure. I roll a 98 for the guard at the door, but Bosco rolling stealth, I get a 15.
Chrys passed.
Because Bosco's important.
Bosco's very important.
Do my dice know that Bosco's important?
Mm-hmm.
These are like these are like my actual jade gemstone dice.
Oh, those are so nice.
I love them. They're
very
fantastic.
nice.
I don't use them often.
I got a regular success.
Okay. And Iris, you passed?
I rolled a 16. I was scrummaging through all of my dice to find the D10s.
Yeah, no problem.
Iris.
Great. I do got to put these away. They're too loud to roll normally. We just get my dice real quick, you guys.
So that's a normal success. Normal success.
Great.
Hard success? The hard success. I forgot how the scores were.
With your various levels of success, you all push the door open and quietly creep into this sort of reading room. It has this nice carpeted floor. There are like lines of old books on either side of the wall. Some tables and chairs set up in the middle of this carpeted area. There is like a cup of tea on one of the tables, and there's steam rising from it, but you don't see anyone else around. Past the reading room, you see a path that leads forward and a staircase to your left that leads down somewhere different. And I want to also mention, because this is like, it's pretty open, past the reading room, like the room that's straight ahead from you guys right now, is a garden of some kind within the library.
Weird. This place is weird. Okay.
Ooh.
Garden downstairs or reading room. Where should we look?
I mean, I wouldn't really call it weird. I think it would be more like fancy hoity-toity architecture type situation. But maybe reading room?
It's weird.
Oh, we should be careful, because, like, look, I point out the tea again. If my mouse, just drop my mouse on the floor. If someone's coming back, I don't really think we should be here.
Should we drink the tea before they get back, so like they have to go back and get more?
No. What if it's like a super trap? Like they filled it with poison, and they're
why
like,
why would somebody do that?
If we just pour it out and then they're like, oh, my tea, they psychically know their tea isn't there anymore, so they're like, oh, I was done in that room, you know?
Or they just assume that, oh, hey, someone fiddled with my tea. Where are they?
What? Chrys, like, he like walks up to the teacup.
Chrys, no!
What would Chrys like to do with the teacup?
Chrys, it's trapped!
Chrys inspects it. He like, what kind of tea is it?
It has hints of chocolate, actually, like cocoa.
Oh, nope, staying away from that. Nope. Chrys backs away. You don't fuck with that good. That's a good tea. You don't fuck with that tea. There's chocolate in that tea.
Oh, we should get out of here.
Yeah.
Cosmo starts making for the downstairs.
We're out.
Okay, great. You all ignore the garden, head down the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you head down the stairs, and immediately, like by the time you reach the bottom, the air has a distinctly musty odor to it.
Yes.
It's very heavy, very dank down here.
Dank.
Oh, dank.
Someone
Yes.
420. Someone 420'd here recently.
And you enter this room, very dimly lit, just a few like naked light bulbs hanging from the ceiling. But the bookshelves down in this room are lined with what could only be described as like ancient tomes. These are like clearly hundreds of years old, ranging from very well preserved to like a little crumbly, to if you touch this the wrong way, it's going to dissolve into dust.
I grab Iris's shoulders from like behind and give him a little shake, and I'm like, "These look like wizard tomes.
Okay.
Aren't you a wizard? Isn't that your thing?
No. What?
Then are you an earthbender? Hold on, I'm confused.
What?
If I
You're
was
an
an
earthbender?
earthbender, why would I be a wizard?
I thought I asked you if you were, and you said no. I'm a wizard. Maybe I dreamt all this. I don't know. You do magic.
I can like
I'm
move
so-
stuff with my mind, kind of, but I'm not like a learned ancient spells wizard.
It's so unfortunate.
I mean, yeah, it is, but you know,
Well, does any of
I
this?
could do silly little
May I-
tricks.
May I roll spot hidden to search for hidden police records based on legendary?
No, I want you to roll library use, actually.
I don't want to roll library use.
I don't care. You're looking for things in a library.
Did I give? Oh my god, I did! I had the forethought. It's been 3 seasons and I finally did it. I gave myself library use.
one of the most important Call of Cthulhu skills, and it only took Beth 6 years to do something with it.
I did it. I didn't even max out my disguise skill this time. Let's see. I got a regular success.
Okay. So you quickly discern as you look for modern police records, there's probably not anything here from before or from after the year like 1898. These are old books. However, as you're fiddling around and about to make your revelation that this is probably not the right spot to look for information on legendary, you do find a peculiar tome. And it catches your eye because it's the same kind of tealish color that all the members of the Avalon Society wear. And as you kind of pluck this older book off the shelf, you see it's called Cassius Liber.
Okay. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to this book named Cassius Liber.
You are drawn to the book. And if you open it, you see that it matches with, it's all written in Latin. I should mention that. It's in Latin. But the pictures, the images, imply to you that you may have found one of the first volumes of the Avalon Society's teachings on dairy magic.
Bootlegging the dairy magic to make the chocolate milk magic.
But also, guys, this isn't maybe like the most like morally correct decision to make, but we're on a literal magical quest to save the world and a bunch of people. And this is just literally collecting musty dust down here.
Steal it, steal it,
Steal it,
steal it, steal it, steal it,
Okay,
steal
it
it.
goes in my bag.
All right, it goes in your bag. And as you're putting that in your bag, from the far side of the room, you hear the sound of a door swing open. And the sound of a few pairs of footsteps and some talking. Not from like the staircase where you came from. This is an area that no one wanted to investigate on the far side of the room.
Is there anywhere we can hide, or should we just start making our way back upstairs immediately?
Up to you. It is a dimly lit room with these huge bookshelves, so definitely feel free to roll stealth.
Okay, I'd like to roll stealth to hide behind the bookshelf, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Oh no, Chrys has failed.
Oh, I got a critical success.
Can your critical success save Chrys's failure?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Did you fumble?
I did a hard success.
No, I didn't fumble. It was just I just wait. I'm gonna use luck, or what? What do I use?
Yeah, it's 1 point of luck for every point that you want to add to your roll or subtract.
Yeah, what the hell? What the hell am I thinking? I can cheat. Hold on.
I can cheat.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Max.
It's only 5. It's only 5 points. I'll succeed.
Scamming others is easy.
Great.
I'll steal that.
So Beth, what do you want your critical success in stealth to look like? How do you envision this going?
I would like to make a move to try and like squeeze myself behind a bookshelf, and it turns out that I'm just so small that I fit perfectly behind this bookshelf, and my eyes just so happened to line up that I can see perfectly through it, but no one can see me.
You know what I want to happen?
What?
And it doesn't matter because obviously we don't have a reference for this, but I want the books that Cosmo hides behind to be vaguely Cosmo shaped. Like the colors and whatnot of the tomes like match up with like a T-posing Cosmo, and then it's just Cosmo's eyes peering out from a small little gap in the face.
It's a bunch of different astronomy books that she ended up hiding behind.
It's funny because that goes with what I was going to say, which is just Cosmo turns into books.
Cosmo turns into a book.
Cosmo hides behind a pile of Cosmo-shaped books stacked on the bookshelf. And so you're all kind of like crouched down low as two people walk by, and you can see a pair of blue robes. And one of them says, man, I'm really excited to get back to my tea. I booked up a good pot of it. If you want some, it's over yonder in the office. And the other voice says, oh no, I'm good. I'm actually going to spend some time in the garden reading. But enjoy your pot, I suppose. And they make their way out.
Once they're gone, we emerge.
You reemerge from the shadows.
I stop being a book. I turn to the others and I say, so do we want to go see where they came from?
Definitely.
Okay. We make our way where they came from.
So you pass through the ancient tomes room and basically like in a straight line from where you were, head into the next room, which is more or less pretty similar in terms of mustiness and vibes. However, this one is completely empty. It's basically just an empty dungeony basement. Doesn't sound like there's a whole lot going on. Above you, you can hear some like footsteps like creaking on the wooden floor. But before you, at the far side of this room, you see a half ajar door that looks like it might lead into like almost a conventional office of some kind.
Steal the documents.
We sneak over to the door?
Yeah, you can sneak over to the door. So it's like, it's ajar. There's like a bright light, fluorescent light kind of beaming out from it.
Should we listen? Oh, I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You guys can roll listen, absolutely, to see if there's like anyone still in there.
Probably, right?
Definitely.
I failed that.
I got good listen. Hold on, let me see.
I have no listen. I have library usage.
I failed that. Chrys,
come on, Iris.
Chrys closed up his ears.
Oh my god, did I put points into listen? Let's find out. Where is it? Oh, I put maybe some improvement points into it, but I did not pass that either because I rolled a 69.
Hey!
We're almost 30. You all stand outside this like half ajar door. You got your like ears open. You don't hear anything.
That's fine. We should go in anyway, right?
It's fine. I don't.
Yeah.
There's no sounds.
All right,
We didn't
great.
hear anything.
Yeah. So you push open the door, and there's like one young woman in a blue robe sitting at a table in like what I could only really describe as like a stereotypical office for like a non-officey building. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like a break room type of
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
kind of
Mhm.
crummy, bare minimum, filthy looking microwave and fridge. And this woman is kind of like jamming out on a little like iPod Nano.
Hmm.
And she kind of looks over at you and her head stops turning and she plucks a little earbud out and she says, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I help you?
No, we're good.
This is not, I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Is this not the bathroom?
No, the bathroom's in the main part of the library.
Is there like an emergency
Is-
bathroom? Because I'm about to like emergency bathroom.
Girl,
Yeah,
I wish. I hear you, but no, there's not.
What the heck?
Start
What?
fading into the shadows.
She kind
What
of.
is this? Is this if this isn't a bathroom? Like what is this?
Oh, this is the break room.
Or a library?
What?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I didn't think books needed to use the bathroom, but I guess there's a first for everything.
Right. I'm gonna walk you guys back to the entrance if that's okay.
Oh no, you don't have to do that. You're
We-
like on your break, I guess, right? If you could just give us instructions, we could probably figure it out pretty easy.
No, well, it'd be exactly back the way you came, but this is a pretty like highly secure place, so I'm just gonna walk you back.
Why is a break room such a highly secure place?
Not the break room, this part of the library. It's off limits to the public. Didn't Dublin tell you?
There's nothing
Yep.
in this room though.
What? There's nothing.
Yeah, I
Not
mean, look,
this
there's
room,
like
this
there's
is
not
a
like
break
stuff
room.
in this one
You
though.
are you're doing this on purpose. All right, come on, you four. Let's go back to the entrance.
We're looking for a bathroom. What do you mean on purpose?
It's not in this part. Come on. And she
Okay.
stands up.
Oh, I feel so bad. We're taking up your break. I'm so sorry.
No,
This is
it's
so
fine.
awkward.
But you guys can't be in here, okay?
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
no,
We're going. We're gone.
Don't
We're
worry
gone.
about it. You please take your break. I'm sorry.
We're
good.
Do you want to roll persuasion?
Yeah.
Take a penalty because you haven't been very persuasive?
Persuasion. Let's see. So we're running with a really good 10% chance.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say I have an 80% in persuasion, but I haven't actually said anything.
Oh man. Well, I rolled an 11 and a 13, so
Oh,
did not pass those.
No, you roll the hundreds twice, not the tens.
Well, I just rolled both of them twice.
Oh, okay.
It's what I actually did.
Okay, great. Well, she says, "No, I insist. Come on." And she
Okay, I'm sorry.
motions for you to follow her, and she leads you back. And she's like, "Man, where is everyone? You guys are lucky you didn't bump into anyone sooner."
Really? I mean, it was pretty empty. I just figured it wasn't like a popular part of the library.
Yeah, we
I
even
don't-
waved at the guy at the entrance, and he just ran away like immediately and filled up the bathroom. So then we had to come in here to look for another one, and there wasn't even one. So I had to go emergency bathroom in that dark corner over there. Don't go in that
Oh.
dark corner over there.
What?
Don't worry about that.
Cosmo
It's
like
fine.
pats her on the back, and she's like, "You will understand one day when you get to be my age."
Can you roll fast talk?
I can. Oh, that's incredible. That's pretty good. I hope I'm a good liar. I forgot to check that. Turns out I'm not, and I'm actually I lied. I didn't pass that.
She stares at you coldly.
Cosmo tries to fake a deranged expression in the hopes that she'll just be like, this girl's crazy.
You don't need to convince her very much of that.
Great.
And she leads you back over to the entrance and through the door. And you see that man who like got freaked out before and ran away. And he's like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to go in there.
What you were?
You ran away.
It's not our fault.
We waved at you and you just left."
The woman says, "Dublin, is that true?" And the man says, "Oh, they were kind of scary." And she says, "I'm putting this on your record, Dublin. You can't keep doing this." And she says, "This part of the library is available to the public. It's open 24 hours. The bathroom's downstairs. Feel free to use it. Please don't come in here again. Thank you." And she closes the door.
Sorry.
Bye, Dublin.
Bye, Dublin.
Yeah, Dublin stares at you and he says, "You guys got me in trouble."
You got yourself in trouble, Dublin.
No one told you to run away when we waved hi.
All right, I'm
Be
sorry.
better, Dublin.
I didn't mean to piss off
We
the
gang up
mob
on
over
Dublin.
here. Yeah, it's the four of you in Dublin. What do you guys want to do?
Are we gonna take Dublin with us on our adventures now?
No, fuck Dublin. He can't come with us.
Yeah, fuck you, Dublin.
Let's go down to the cafe and get a coffee and discuss our next option.
All right, you guys head down to the weird library plus Blarbucks that is mostly a Blarbucks but feels kind of off. There's some youths gathered around drinking coffee with an assortment of manga, and they kind of pass you guys by. And a very tired looking Blarista turns around and it's like, "Good evening or morning. Welcome to definitely a real Blarbucks. What can I get for you?"
What the
Evening
fuck?
or morning? Are you okay?
What time
Good
is
morning.
it?
3:41 a.m.
Good
morning.
morning, technically.
Can I get a double espresso bloat milk latte? No, sorry, not bloat milk. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Can I get a double espresso whole milk latte with extra whipped cream, please?
She nods knowingly. Yeah, for the rest of you.
Could I just get what's the month?
It's she points to the top right of the screen that's available for you all. And she says,
It's right there, of course, in the top right at all times of my life.
April.
Could I? Yeah, it's not pumpkin spice. Fuck.
No, it's spring fling.
Oh, I don't really want a spring fling from you. So
I make
could I
great
get
spring flings.
No, not in that regard. Just listen, please. I'll give you a good tip.
Okay, what do you want?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Could I please have just an iced coffee black?
Sure. And for you?
Um,
Do you want
consequences can be damned. Can I please get a bloat milk latte?
Dude.
I have tummy issues.
All right, but it's $4 extra here.
What the I'm filing a lawsuit.
Good. Take them down, bro. I just work here.
I'm calling. What do you guys have your own this area corporate?
Yeah, it's that guy. And she points over at Francis, the head librarian.
Oh, this guy.
Santa Claus.
This guy's gonna get the business.
Give him the business.
Do it.
Oh, I'm gonna go give this guy the business.
All right,
I go over to give this guy the business.
She starts making drinks as you go over to give this guy the business. And he looks at you, storm over, and he's like, "Hey, how you liking the library?"
Hey, what is this about there's no bloat milk for my bloat milk latte?
Of course there's bloat milk. We can't discriminate against people.
Why is it $4 extra?
Because this is a dairy town. And the Bavaria makes it very clear that dairy is the preferred milk-like substance of choice.
Okay, that's fine, but is it not then discrimination if I have to pay $4 extra to accommodate my tummy issues?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
I'm calling the police.
Okay, great. She like hands you the barista hands Chrys and Cosmo your drinks as Iris. You call the police.
No, I don't call the police. I just go back and I pay the extra $4 for my bloat milk latte.
Okay, I was gonna say you know the police in town, so
Actually, you know what? I am calling the
I
police.
call 4 cheese Italian.
you call 3 cheese Italian.
No,
And
I
you
want to
hear-
go one above them. I want 4 cheese.
I need your boss.
You know, I'm
Where's
going
4
I'm going
cheese?
even higher than that. I'm going to the top dog, 6 cheese Italian.
6
You call-
cheese Italian.
Damn.
The mayor of the police office.
Mm-hmm.
You called the police office mayor, who's been a very real character this whole time. And if you looked at the walls in episode 2 of the Darryton saga, you could see Mayor 6 Cheese Italian, chief of the police, when you guys were visiting Stabby Frog. It's there. It's definitely there. For sure.
So, yeah.
You hear, good evening, good morning. It's 3 a.m. and I'm up. I'm the mayor of the police.
Hello, good sir. I would just like to say that I think it's quite ridiculous that the Blarbucks in the public municipal private library of New Darryton is charging me $4 extra for my bloat milk in my latte.
You hear a sigh and then, yeah, me too, kid. Me too.
Who in the city would you recommend that I can sue in the future for violation of my civil rights?
Well, the Bovarium pushes the prices for all non-dairy alternatives.
Excellent, excellent. So I will be writing that down. Thank you for your time. Get some good sleep. Have a nice night. I love you. And I appreciate your service. And I hang up.
Great. You go over and collect your drink, and maybe you guys can finally get back to business.
Yeah.
That wasn't business. That was pretty business-like.
No, that wasn't business. That was personal.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, now the problem is I don't know how to get down there because the entry guard and the lady in the break room know our names. And the
tone?
Or I'm sorry, not our names. They know our faces, and
Okay.
we only have 2 options, and neither of them seem highly likely for what we're looking for. It's either the break room where the lady was, and that may lead somewhere else, or the gardens, which may also lead somewhere else. But I don't see them leaving police record in the garden, so we really only made it to the entryway, essentially.
But what if we just scared that guy again?
Do you think? I don't know if waving in unison even harder would work a second time. I think
No.
we just got so lucky. We blew it.
What if we just like stared at him with our heads tilted down a little bit so that we were looking up through our eyelashes, like in all of those really scary like wide angle lens cameras where someone's got the camera way too close to their face, like they're an anime character about to do something horrific?
What if we rent? Oh, is Bosco here?
Yeah.
Gossip's here.
4 tricycles, and we just one at a time come around a corner, staring in unison, and then as soon as all of his eyes are on all of us, just raise a hand and start waving. That would send him running.
How many
think we
eyes
should do
does
it.
this? How many eyes does he have?
He probably has at least 15 chocolate eyes.
I don't want to talk about that any further. We're moving on.
Asks question. I don't actually want the answers anymore. I think you should take that back.
I dislike what you just said to me, so therefore I am forgetting it.
Don't like what
Well-
you just said, choosing to delete it forever from the history of the universe, so.
Well, okay, guys. Let's assume that they're a little pop right now. They just had someone break in. There's no way we could get by with another oh, we just wandered in here, and we can't now claim that we're wizards in training, which would have been my other option. So what if we go do something else and come back? Because I don't see a way to get in otherwise. We could go harass the
Guess,
Bovarium.
Oh, yes, we could do that.
harass the Bovarium to see if they're a faction that's against or with Legendary.
And if they're with Legendary, I'm filing a lawsuit.
Perfect. And if they're against him, maybe they'll have some information. Because if the Bovarium has power even here, in the all-important and all-powerful public library, then it's gotta have it everywhere.
All right. So you guys want to exit stage left?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, great. It's like 4 a.m.
We get into Iris's van, which is not the library plus. I want to pull out the Avalon Society book,
Okay,
but I didn't want to do it in there just in case. Just no matter what, just in case.
sure.
And I'm flipping through it. Do I notice anything of particular note?
Do you speak Latin?
No.
Do you read Latin?
Cosmo, I didn't give them.
Did you put
They
anything into a skill called Language Other, and the
Yeah.
specialization is Latin?
No.
What's
It's-
specialization?
Japanese or French.
What do you mean Japanese or French?
Cosmo speaks Japanese, a little bit of French, and English.
But not Latin.
No, because they didn't feel the need, because Latin was a dead language, and they decided to pursue Japanese instead, because they were like that. And now, unfortunately, that's not the most helpful thing in this situation.
Yeah. Does anyone speak Latin? Read Latin?
No.
Okay, then it looks like a bunch of
Oh.
Latin and some dairy pictures.
Bosco, hey, Lola?
You hear, hey! Oh, were you guys out at the
Hello.
library?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I can finally tell you about all the blocked calls I had to block.
Who were you blocking calls from?
Dees.
Please call Dees.
Yeah, well, I had to wait for you to get out of the library. It's rude to have your phone go off.
That's an important phone call. What the heck?
Lola, can you just implement a how about a vibrating function?
Hang on, I'm calling Dees.
Okay.
And after one ring, you hear, hello?
Hey, Dees, everything good?
Dude, where the fuck are you guys?
We were in the library.
At the library.
We said we were gonna meet up tonight.
What?
Oh
Oh
my
my God.
Dees, I'm so sorry. I promise we're not this incompetent. It was Iris's birthday, and we were too silly. I'm so sorry.
We got too silly on Iris's birthday.
We
How
flew
about
too
guys
close to the
died?
silly sun.
It's fine. How about we got something possibly big? Where are you? We'll meet up with you right now.
We're at the B&B.
Okay, get outside the B&B. I don't know if we can trust the innkeepers. I forget their name, so I'm going to call them the innkeepers.
I think you only know the woman as Mary Ann, and I don't think the man has ever been established. No one's asked him.
No, they're very nice, but this is something potentially big. So, can you meet us outside?
Okay, cool. And he hangs up.
Okay. Well, fuck the Bavarian. We're going to go pick up Dees.
To the prairies. Back at Darryton Prairies. You see Dees and the Fingies twins standing outside a little ways down from the B&B as the RV pulls up.
Do we invite them in, or should we get out?
I look around the RV, and then I look at the fact that there are 3 people outside, and then I look back at the RV and I say, we should get out.
Okay. We all clamber out of the RV.
Okay. Dees has a hand up against his face and he's like, I am so glad you're okay. Really thought you guys got into something bad and were arrested or dead.
Almost. We went to the library, which apparently has all of the down low legendary police records, i.e. if he's ever murdered anybody.
Just there?
Well, you know the other magical society that practices using chocolate magic?
No, that
There's a
sounds
chocolate
stupid.
cult. There's a chocolate cult. I look around and I pull out the Avalon Society book and I say, this is all we managed to grab before we got caught and chased out of there.
Is that What is that?
Do you speak Latin?
No, I don't speak Latin. Who speaks Latin?
Hey, Fingies,
Yes.
do you speak Latin or read Latin?
Fluently.
It
Oh
appears
my,
they speak Latin.
oh my God, thank you. I run over like I'm gonna give one of them a hug, and then I think better of it, and I just nod appreciatively at them.
Okay,
And then
great.
I give them the book, and I'm like, "Can you tell us what this says?"
Yeah, they start chanting in Latin
Oh
in
God,
unison as their like fingers right next to each other, like two fingers like peruse the lines of this ancient tome. And as they chant, you all feel like a wind start to uh, kick up, and from a second story window in the B&B, like an arrow of milk, like a trail of milk slings out like a snake, breaking the glass and starts like circling them.
Hmm.
I
No, I
put
don't
my
like
hand
this.
over the book,
They
stop them
stopped
from chanting.
they stopped chanting and the milk just like slaps the
I
ground.
I put
Hmm.
it back in my bag, and I say, "Okay."
And you hear Marianne, my milk's gone.
Damn milk wizards. Um. Okay, so we've got the arcane tome of milk. It seems
Okay.
that's not what I meant to steal, but all right,
Maybe it'll be
So
useful one day.
maybe.
can we go back? Do you think there's more?
Oh yeah. Well, so okay, so we only got a little bit of the place down. There's an entranceway that we can definitely just scare the guard. We waved to him like a friendly wave, and he ran away crying, legitimately. So getting in is not the hardest part. It's once you're in because they're all really suspicious. And Cosmo explains the layout to Dees.
Okay. Uh and Dee says, "Okay, so there's potentially an entire section that you haven't explored yet."
Exactly.
Okay,
Possibly
well,
two.
what are we waiting for?
They know our faces and kicked us out.
So what are you going to do about it?
I was gonna wait until perhaps those people are no longer there and then try to go back next evening when we were originally told to go in the first place because that's when they said it was most quiet. We stupidly misinterpreted that as 3 in the morning.
Ah, yes, the old 3 in the morning evening
We
time
just had
period.
silly. We had no brain cell yesterday. That's exactly what
Well,
happened.
they said evening, and that could mean night, you know?
Yeah.
If you said 3 in the evening, what time of day is that? It
Well,
doesn't
no, they didn't
exist.
say a time. And like,
I'm
who the hell
just
is up
like,
at 3 a.m.?
right, never mind, not important. Okay, so we're back on track. You guys think that if you go back in the evening, it's going to be quieter.
Yes. And at the moment, we are trying to think of what else we could do that could be useful. And the only thing we've come up with is wandering over to the Bavarium to harass and or sue them.
Okay, like that idea. Um, well, if you guys are looking for something to do, I could use a little backup in Westbury.
What's going on in West Derry?
I'm trying to get an appointment with this Mr. Wiggly guy.
Mr. Wiggly's the one who owns the library. It wouldn't
Okay.
be private property if for some reason we could get an appointment and access to the public records.
Yes, that would be good. There are uh some issues that I've bumped into, but maybe if you saw them, you guys might be able to work out what we can do about it.
Okay.
Great. So I know it just a few hours till morning. I'm probably going to go back to sleep, and if you guys have been out this late, you should probably sleep as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, come on, you weirdos. And he leads the Fingies twins back inside the B&B.
All right. To my group. well, you guys want to go back to bed? Or we technically did get like just 7 hours of sleep like a minute ago, so.
You mean like a minute ago? It's like 4 a.m. now.
Hello?
Hello?
My cat just punched my door open.
Damn.
Every Monday.
Every Monday, on the Monday.
You know, you can never have too much sleep when everything is on fire like the way it currently is. You know, I gotta say this, I've been thinking. We haven't even really come to the possibility or comprehended it. What if Legendary isn't the big bad of this place? And nothing against Dees. Like, he seems very smart and very nice, but you know, so did the Tulips, and they all thought it was Bosco.
Well, what if it is Legendary?
I mean, that's the kind of the way it's pointing, because I don't think I've ever heard a government official say that there's never been a plague on this town quite like Legendary. That seems like the last thing you'd want to say about a superhero. But I also just worry about what if we kill him and then it's not, and we just took out a vaguely innocent man.
Vaguely innocent. Did you see what he did to the what?
What if the outrageous oat robbed a bank? We don't know. He was just walking around being an oat man.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, how bad could it be to be an oat man in public?
I mean, here it seems like a class action lawsuit at the minimum, because did you see the way you were treated in the library?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Exactly.
You know what? Maybe I'm a fan of the oat man.
Should we go? Oh my god. Did we go visit him?
Definitely, but I'd like to get a nap.
A nap?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 4 a.m. We should at least wait for people to be awake for the day. And what the hell else is there to do? Just go to bed.
I don't know, maybe he's nocturnal, but fine. I will take a nap. I just
Okay.
shouldn't have wired up on coffee immediately.
Yeah. Actually, you're all pretty caffeinated. Can you roll Constitution for me? Let's see if anyone can get a nap in.
Oh,
that's
really
definitely a no. Let's see. Constitution? No, definitely not.
Extreme success on Cosmo's part.
I got a hard success.
All right, so Cosmo and Chrys, you guys have no problem falling asleep. Do you sleep at the B&B? Do you sleep in the RV?
Oh, I'm sleeping in the RV now.
RV B&B combo.
What?
Chrys is sleeping in the doorway.
Yeah,
the top half
we
of
like
Chrys,
we
the
like
left
back
half of
the
Chrys.
RV up like perfectly so they line up, and
I
Chrys
want
is
to
like
sleep
halfway.
over.
Chrys is like sleeping in the B&B, but like with his head out the window on the windowsill of the RV.
Yeah, just some awkward position.
Great. Iris, if you try to sleep, your eyes are just bloodshot, wide awake. They will not close.
Got that restless leg syndrome, staring at the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's dark.
It is dark, but soon it is no longer dark as the sun rises on April 18th, 2033. A new day full of opportunity. Your power nap pays off. You feel pretty rested. Everyone can go ahead and restore 2 HP if they have any missing.
Wait.
Good currently.
Excellent.
Allegedly. And before too long, Dees and the Fingies kind of poke their heads out of the door. They're like, "Good morning. You guys know you can just like sleep in there, right? They're not asking for money or anything."
Yeah, it's just an outside kind of night.
Great. So what do we think? Do we want to go check out Wiggly's?
I got Wiggly's, and we were all kind of talking last night. Wouldn't it make sense if at least one of our group went to go visit the outrageous oat?
In the hospital?
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't even know where the hospital is, but yeah, it's probably worth following up on.
Well, just to A, see if he's alive, and B, maybe if this is like a regular thing, who would know a superhero better than his supervillain?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a bunch of them. I kind of thought they were all fake, but like, I mean, you got the audacious almond, there's the sinful soy. It's so fucking tacky.
Crabby coconut.
The
Is
crappy
is that
coconut, yeah.
yeah?
Well, they said that so it's only he only beats up non-dairy products or non-dairy themed people. The guy, like the almost basically Santa Claus at the library, said that the Bavarium controlled and regulated all of those products. Do you think Legendary and the Bavarium are tied?
I have no idea what the business dealings in this town are, but if there's a organization that's selling milk, it would probably make sense to sponsor a dairy themed superhero.
Mm, I just wonder if we could get in to the Bavarium, if we could find something they wouldn't want getting out. Maybe if everything else, comes up cold.
Maybe. Definitely. Let's keep that on the back burner. I really need your help this morning. And then if you guys want to go check in on Oat Guy, I think that's fine. Okay, great. So you all drive over back to West Derry.
Yeah.
All right. And you stand outside of this very tall tower, much like the rest of the town on this side, with a sign that says Mr. Wiggly's Really Real Estate. And Deese kind of like holds his arm out as you're all walking up the stairs to the glass doors, and he says, okay, so I was here yesterday for a little bit. Don't know if we're going to see the same thing that I did yesterday, but just steel yourselves, okay? It's probably better that you see it.
Okay.
And you all enter into the lobby, and there is a very strange looking baby sitting in the middle of the lobby wearing like a little suit and a pair of yellow sneakers. And
I don't like him.
This feels wrong. This
Yeah.
I
feels
don't like
like
him.
the baby
This
also
feels-
has like the vibes of like a 40-year-old man with like a very
He's-
distinct receding hairline. And Dee says, yes, this is what I saw yesterday.
I like grip Deese's arm, like his like bicep in like a tight grip, and I'm like, Deese, that baby is balding.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What-
It's like a baby.
should we interact with the baby? Like,
I don't know.
hi baby.
Well met, young baby.
The baby stares up at you blankly.
Who
Oh,
put you here?
The baby gurgles.
okay. Well, it's okay. Yep. Nope. I hate this. All right.
I start like sidestepping, like one of those like cartoons, like full on, like almost crab walking towards the executive elevator I can see.
Okay, yes. There is an executive elevator.
I'm Cosmo is sidestepping, like eyes locked on baby, waiting for any kind of reaction, just like doot, doot, doot.
You were
Getting
standing
closer.
next to the executive elevator.
I'm eye contact, I'm pressing the button.
You turn and you see that the button is not lighting up when you're pressing it.
I jingle my keys.
The baby reaches out for your keys.
I look at my friends and I'm like, do you see any fun flashing buttons for the baby to press?
You
Guys?
say to Iris and Chrys.
Yeah.
Can I pick the baby up and hold it at full arm's length away from me and bring the baby to the elevator?
Yes. Yes, you can.
This is a baby. Button, maybe? Button? Baby?
Baby, I'm behind the baby's desk.
No. Check this out. What if he's the boss? Press the button, baby.
I jingle my keys near the button of the elevator.
Chris
The
is like 20 feet away, like hiding behind the desk.
The baby accidentally slaps the button, but it does not go off.
Okay, Chris, desk, button, press. Look for.
Can Chris like look around for a button?
Yeah, can you roll spot hidden?
Yeah, it's a good thing Chris has a good spot hidden. And he did get a success.
Okay, great. So you go over and you see behind the desk there's a little unlock button. But Cosmo, from your yelling, you hear a pair of footsteps from around the corner on the opposite side of the office, and then a sort of a older, also balding man with a kind of a grubby sweatshirt and some brown pants, runs around the corner and says, Junior, what are you doing?
Your baby was trying to break into this elevator, sir.
My
put the
baby
baby
has
down.
full access control of the elevator. What? I'm so sorry for my son. He's supposed to greet people, and apparently is not doing a very good job of it.
How old is he?
Should we call a lawyer?
Deese is like pinching himself.
Sir, how old is this child?
Sir,
he's like one.
I
You
don't
can't make a 1-year-old work.
I was gonna say, I don't know how to tell you
This is a family
this.
business, sir.
I'm sure you're a fantastic father, but have you heard of child rights and/or labor laws?
Have you heard of Boss Baby?
No.
All right. Well, this is feeling really close to like some type of not right here. Chrys picks up the button or whatever that's behind the desk.
No, it's just like a little switch, like on the.
Oh, I flips the switch. He flips it.
You, Cosmo, you see the elevator light up, and the man says, "Hang on a second."
I take another like step, like I'm kind of repositioning myself, and I throw up one hand and how can you bring a baby into an office environment? And with the other hand, I turn and jamming the button.
You hear the elevator ding open behind you, and he says, "You can't just go up there."
Oh God, I'm falling! Into the elevator.
What if we made it in?
Whoa!
Gosh. Whoa!
Oh, my leg is broken on the elevator floor. Hold on, I need some help. Deese!
Deese dives into the elevator and like starts mashing the close button. And as the elevator doors close, you hear the Fingy twins say, "I would like to hear about your real estate offerings."
Good job, Zulu and/or Raffi.
They're great, actually. MVPs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
took one for the whole executive team.
Deese kind of like sighs and leans up against the like bar in the elevator.
I'm like in like a pit on the floor.
So, okay, I guess I'm glad I wasn't crazy.
So I'm sorry, you hung out with that baby in the lobby for hours yesterday?
For like 3 hours.
You didn't try to like get anyone's attention?
Well, how was I? There was a baby on the floor.
Yeah, why would you just leave a baby on the floor?
Well, I had other stuff I had to do.
You know, I do see now how we immediately got caught for breaking and entering, and you didn't manage to break and/or enter in the first place. By the combined powers of both of us, we broke and enter and got caught simultaneously.
We shouldn't have picked the baby up, guys. That was
yeah. It was.
But what if it had like secret baby elevator opening powers?
I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't a good idea. I'm just saying, like, maybe he.
Oh my God! Wait, guys, if this is a family-owned business, do you think that that's like Mr. Wiggly's son, like Mr. Wiggle, and then and Junior?
That's Mr. Wiggly's grandson.
We're gonna watch that baby be Mr. Wiggly. That's what's gonna end up happening. He's gonna have full creative control because they're gonna be like, we wanted to bring back the youth factor, and so we have to talk to this balding. Oh God, that's what's gonna happen, isn't it?
We're gonna get banned from. We're gonna get banned.
Cosmo starts praying. Please let there be an old man appear. Please let there be an old man appear.
And the elevator travels upward to the executive suite, which is where we will find you all next week.
Whoa.
Or, well, if you're us in like 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you to Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Wolbrandt, Emilyn Laderna, Smarties, Charlie Rose, and Adam Carpenter for their continued support of the show. You can support the show at patreon.com/tincast and get access to bonus episodes and get thanked every single week here during this portion of the episode. We will be back next Monday with the next part of Legendary and Darryton, the musical, the show. It'll be right here, right where you left it. Please tell a friend about This Isn't Normal because that helps us out so much. And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, rate the show. Tell a friend that I mentioned, tell a friend. And by the way, stay tuned because in a few weeks, it's going to be Halloween. And we're going to have a Halloween special. A spooky Halloween special-tastic. All right, stay safe, drink lots of water, have a great week, and we will see you next time.